Salam! How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody has had a great Eid celebration. I myself had a wonderful Eid, and this year we went to visit my in-laws. The thing about my in-laws is that they are scattered across the country, so we went on a road trip, so to speak, and we went to another state. It was really hot. It was excruciatingly hot. I thought about filming some of the places that I went in addition to going back to my in-laws to celebrate Eid, but I thought that it would be better for me to just put aside any phones, any cameras and whatsoever, and just enjoy my time with my family and get to know my in-laws a bit better. But I did record about a few things. This is the place that we just passed by in the car, and it is, I think it's called the Crystal Mosque. It's supposed to look like it's floating on the water, so I wanted to go there but we did not have the time. This is a shot of the beach that we passed by, and it was really nice. This place is really famous in Malaysia for their beaches, and honestly, if you just Google, I don't want to dox myself, but if you just Google famous beaches in Malaysia, you will definitely find it on the list. But ultimately, it was really hot. Let me know down in the comments down below how your Eid celebration has went. Did you go and visit family? Did you just spend time on your own? Just let me know how it went. In this video, I would just like to react to some videos from this account called Tokyo Kami. So I have it on my phone right now, and it is actually a Turkish cultural center in Tokyo. So they have a cultural center and it's also a mosque as well. So I came across their Instagram and I found that they did some reels interviewing non-Muslims on what they think about Ramadan. And these non-Muslims actually had some iftar with them. Let's react to some of these reels. You can tell that I'm still not over Ramadan. So let's react to this one.
とってラマダンとはやはりクラーンの月だと思ってます。クラーンを読むことでよりアッラーに近づくことができる月だと思ってます。アッサラムアレイコムワラハマトライバラカート。ラマダンカリーム。ラマダンはクラーンの月としてある意味ではやっぱり1年間で一番好きな1ヶ月です。毎年楽しみですね。1年中ラマダンだったらいいなと思います。
Yes, I agree. It would be beautiful if all year round was Ramadan. Maybe non-Muslims don't understand this, but for us, we're quite used to fasting all day, and yes, it can be a bit tiresome sometimes. You can feel a bit lethargic, and sometimes the hunger does set in and temptations do set in, but ultimately it is quite enjoyable, especially when we finally get to break fast and we get to do the prayers with our families, and it's a really communal thing, I would say. So yeah, if Ramadan was all year round, I'm totally up for it. And I love how this page, they got actual Japanese Muslims to talk about their experience in Ramadan in Japan, because it's so rare that we get to see that online. As a Japanese learner myself, I think it's really great that they put the subtitles in Japanese as well as in English, so that at the same time while I am listening to them speaking Japanese, I can also read the subtitles and pick out which I don't understand and not. But anyway, let's react to the next one.
モスクで本当たくさんのムスリムのお友達に会える月なのですごい、今日もさっき日本人のムスリムの方とかと、ご飯食べながらわちゃわちゃしてたんですけど、なかなか日々会えなくてもみんなラマダンの時はモスクに来てイフタール食べてっていう習慣になるので、なんか毎日会ってる子もいればたまに年に1回かもしれないけどそのタイミングで会える素敵な月だなと思ってます。
初めてのラマダンです。こうやっていっぱいいろんな国だったりする人たちを超えて同胞と会えるのですごくとても楽しみです。楽しんでます。
So cute. So I'm actually quite surprised that she was wearing a niqab in Japan. I'm not sure how the Japanese react to that because I haven't gone there to wear my niqab as well. If any of you happen to have any experience wearing the niqab in Japan, please let me know in the comments down below. But I do know from my experience visiting that area and from the relationship between Malaysia and Japan that a lot of Malaysians and Indonesians actually go to Japan to study in universities and actually work there before coming back here. I do know some people who actually go there, they work and they stay there and get married there. They are chosen to study in a university here and study Japanese intensively for like a year, and then they would go and study at Japanese universities over there. Most of the degrees that Malaysians and Indonesians take, I believe, are like STEM degrees like engineering or I don't know whether they take medicine, but I think it's mostly engineering because many of the Malaysians who come back here from Japan are graduates of engineering degrees like electrical engineering or mechanical engineering or so on and so forth. If you go to, like, for example, Osaka, Kyoto, Tokyo, all the major cities in Japan, you do get to see like Malaysian Muslim community or Indonesian in there as well. And also because Japan's population is actually falling, they are getting people from Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines as well to work there, like as service people, for example, to take care of the elderly in elderly care homes, or work as waiters and waitresses and so on and so forth. So when I was there were actually a lot of foreign workers in the convenience stores who are working alongside the Japanese people as well. Obviously they don't speak the best Japanese, but they have to learn on the job. So it's quite nice to actually see so many Muslims in Japan as well. I think the most important thing that we should note is that when we are in Japan as Muslims, we should remember to just respect their culture, because obviously when foreigners come to your country you feel a bit apprehensive. Our job is to make sure that we abide by their rules and make sure that we don't end up as those annoying tourists that are getting Kyoto banned. So I'm a bit upset about that, but let's just try our best in our own capacity so that we don't offend anyone there. And honestly, being in Japan is pretty easy. If you're an introvert like me, it's a heaven. Heaven on earth for me, because people don't talk to you, you don't talk to people, you don't disturb people, people won't disturb you. If you're nice to people, they're nice to you. So it's perfect for me. Let's check out a few more videos. Let's check out this one. This guy is, I think he's a YouTuber. His name is Takashi from Japan or something. He does street interviews in Japan. So let's check it out.
ラマダンは結構日本でラマダンするのは2回目でなんですけど、今回イフタルイベントに来てめちゃくちゃ人多くて、で特に結構バングラデシュとかパキスタンの人も多くて、自分もラマダンファスティングしてたんですけど、一緒にブレックファスティングできて最高の思い出になりました。
僕は全く正直イスラムとかのことを知らずに来て、今日日本で日本人として生きてると、情報を得ることがほぼ、僕の感覚だとほぼ不可能に近い。で今回このモスクに来ることによって実際にムスリムの方たちと英語でコミュニケーションを取って、こういう感じなんだっていうのを、ちょっと表面的ではありますが、理解少しだけ、前に比べればできたかなと思っています。はい。
I think Takashi made a really good point, which I've been thinking about lately as well, that it's a bit difficult for native Japanese people living in Japan to get information about Islam online, because most of it are in English, and if it's not in English, it's in Arabic or Urdu or some other language. I mean, it just makes sense because Japan is not a Muslim majority country. Why would there be any material in Japanese about Islam? And even if there are materials in Japanese about Islam, it won't be widely circulated because they probably would have very little marketing budget for it, or probably they don't even know how to market it, because where is the audience, right? Even recently, I've only found out about this cultural center in Tokyo. Even as a Muslim myself, like, it was difficult for me to find anything about Japanese Muslims unless if you just really search for it. Things like this don't go viral. It's still a long way to go for materials about Islam to be widely available in Japanese, but at least that we have this website called Quran.com. I know I keep talking about Quran.com, but to me it is a fantastic resource. It's free and it has no ads, and it comes in every language that you can think of. So at least that we have that resource in Japanese for our Japanese Muslim brothers and sisters. The Sirah, the Hadith and all those things, perhaps that can come later after they learn about the Quran, and once they've understood the Quran, perhaps they don't even need to learn English. They can just learn Arabic and they know Japanese, so they can straight away read the hadith in its original language, which would obviously be much better. Like, I don't even know Arabic. Luckily, I know English and I can access the hadith literature in English, but of course it would be much better to learn it in its original language, because even if you were to take a degree in Islamic studies or Quranic studies, you must have Arabic. Well, I don't know about other universities, but universities here in Malaysia, if you want to study Islamic related materials in university, a high level like degree, postgrad, PhD, it's best to have Arabic. Let's do another reel before Asar. It's almost Asar here, so I think I better hurry.
サラムアレイカム、日本人のムスリムです。家族には一人もムスリムがいないので、ラマダン中は朝起きても一人で寂しくご飯を食べているんですけど、ここに来ればみんなたくさん人が一緒にご飯を食べてくれるので嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。Teşekkür ederim.
think that's so sweet. I feel for her, seriously. Eating in the morning before fasting starts is, I can relate to that because I was away from home to study at university, and I remember waking up in the morning just eating alone. And yeah, it's nice to eat alone sometimes because it's really quiet and all that and nobody is disturbing you, but sometimes it feels nice to be eating with family or be eating with your friends because you know that you are doing this together. But yeah, it's really nice to see that she has some company when she's breaking her fast, and that's what all Ramadan is about. It's about worshipping and it's about community, and I mean, humans are not meant to live alone, right? Like I said, if Ramadan was all year round, I would be so happy, but can't have too much of a good thing, so that's why it's only 1 month. I just can't wait for the next Ramadan. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys are feeling about Ramadan, how yours went, and especially how your Eid celebration is going on. I hope you guys enjoyed going through these reels with me. I thought it would be fun for us to watch these small interviews on Instagram and get to know the Japanese Muslim community a bit better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!